So the last time I released a video for pricing on an Underworlds new season, I had all sorts of gripes because the price seemed to be exponentially increasing every time there was a new season. That's not the case now. Warhammer Underworlds Gnarlwood is sticking to the current new season cost of £65, so it hasn't increased. Now, this new edition does have a few new elements to it. I believe there's a new token in here, and there's definitely changes to the way the game's played. I'll be doing a big update video on that in the week, but basically last week I did a video which was 10 reasons to buy Shadow Vault, the Kill Team expansion, and a few reasons why not to. I'll be doing a similar video this week on the new Underworlds box. But for me, early thoughts on the new season is that it is looking pretty good. So I'm looking forward to getting into that later this week anyway. Being released alongside this, we have Rivals of Nethermaze. So anyone who doesn't know what this is, when Nethermaze came out, there was a Rivals of Harrow Deep box. What it basically is the two warbands from the last core box released with just their Rivals decks. So just a slimmed down, just the decks available to play the game in the new edition. So they're out, and that'll be £47.50. That again sticks to the same price point as last time, which I actually think is pretty good. It's not bad. It's a decent price for two warbands, two good warbands at that. Finally, on Warhammer Underworlds, we've got the card sleeve. So this is a tenner a pack. So there's 45 cards in here. It's enough for you to sleeve the deck that you'll be using, not all of the cards in the box. Now, I know that GW like to change the card backs on this game for, every now and then. I personally wouldn't buy these card sleeves. I would stick to just the generic card sleeve with an opaque back, so as you can cover at least what sort of cards you're using. But anyway, that rounds out all of the Underworlds content. I'm fairly excited about it. I think it looks really good. My history with Underworlds personally is that I didn't have anything up until Diachasm, and I bought the full Diachasm run, but I unfortunately didn't play it very much, so that is something I intend to change. Unfortunately, I did buy the Essentials deck back then, which is still available now, but I believe a lot of those cards might be getting retired when this new set is released. So if you are thinking about getting into it and you're looking at the Essentials pack, which is available now, maybe keep an eye on the Warhammer community this week to find out if any of that stuff's going to get retired. Because normally what they do is in their competitive play, they stick to the most recent 3 core boxes and the small expansions that come from that, and then retire whatever goes previously in terms of some of the cards that are available into what they call like the relic leagues, so it's not played properly throughout. So keep an eye on the Warhammer community this week, because I'm sure a lot of it will get discussed there. Keep an eye on this channel as well, because I'll be releasing my video later on this week, pros and cons about the new box, where I'll be talking about any potential relic cards and that kind of thing. So keep an eye out for that. That will be out sort of towards the end of this week. And then the only other releases this week is we've got 2 Black Libraries. So we've got Grombrindal, Chronicles of the Wanderer, and then we've got Renegades Harrow Master. They're both hardback and they're both £18. So that's it really. Not a great deal this week, just a few releases, but obviously the new edition of Underworlds is one of note, so that is good. On the channel this week, we've got the review of Curse City Night Wars. I received that the other day, so I've been playing through that and having a real good look. So the review for that will be out in a few days' time. There'll be more content for the Gnarlwood expansion for Underworlds, like I mentioned before. I'm looking forward to it. I don't love the Gnarlwood as a setting for, either Warcry or potentially this game, but yeah, that will certainly be out this week as well. Anyway, I've got a board game review for Trekking Through History. I've been playing that the last couple of weeks and really enjoying it. So look out for that later this week as well. But yeah, that's it really. Short but sweet today. Thanks very much for catching up with me, and I'll see you all very soon. Ta-da.